How about we try this again? Same situation. The first game doesn't count, and they just replay it. Zoned Soul in the teal. SA Jolteon in the blue. They're playing as Cutter and Yap Yap. And then on the other side, we've got Chechos Pros in the red. Van Chan in the yellow. They're playing as Vordus and Cutter. Obviously, it's all the same leaders, but they're actually on the other side this time. That said, it's the same matchup on both sides. What is that Chopper doing? Jesus Christ. So it's still Vordus against Yap Yap and Cutter against Cutter on their own sides. There's really not a big difference here. Players are trying to get their close by mini bases. That's very important. And this time around there's no stealing, so the dynamics are a little different. Well, maybe actually Chechos will steal this. Let's see about that. Nobody's heading that way just yet. He seems to have the money for it. Oh, no. He spent it. Should get this mini. Definitely. Team Blue is also not looking to steal, are they? Maybe SA is doing it. Okay, there we go. Checho's getting a raid camp. Obviously wants to clear this out. There'll be some nice income for him as well as Wardus here. Yes, combat spoils just takes resources out of buildings you're attacking. Should be no problem to clear out that back mini. Zoned Soul was again well prepared. No double barracks from him this time though. At least not that. Oh wait, it is double barracks. It's just on the mini now. Makes sense. He likes it. Make a lot of snipers, should might just pay off. Divine's going for the Spartan. So yeah, really this similar setup to last time, except Chechos is getting a little bit less done in terms of mini base stealing. Team Blue is just rallying across here. Oh wait, it's not real units, it's cannon fodder. Where's the real stuff? Wait a second. Are we going fast here too? No. Mr. SA, we don't have any barracks anywhere. Is that it? Just the front barracks? Okay. Look at all those snipers, holy cow. 4 snipers already. Bear in mind, if it's a sniper versus sniper fight, you need 2 shots to take out 1, so I think anything that Zoned Soul pumps out is gonna be in trouble. Looking really scary, actually. Takes a little bit of targeting micro, obviously, to do it well, but not too much to worry about here. Cannon Fodder getting some decent efficiency there. But they're really not a threat, it's just they're here, so they're forcing Chechos to stick around and clear them out. Yeah, guys, just for those asking, the previous match is gonna be a draw, okay? Because I just didn't feel comfortable calling it. I played with the thought for a moment because there was a base advantage, but it's like, okay. It's not really a super strong argument, I think. Anything could have happened. One bad move and your Locos disappear. Good split on the snipers, but I think they're getting caught by the choppers there. Holy cow. That was a nice little catch. 2 of them go down. Could have been much worse. But fortunately for Team Red, Chechos is coming in with his own choppers and smacking these worst ones real good. And we're fine, we're fine. Just laggy. We got double war councils coming up as well. That will mean a lot of gobos getting spammed out. However, the problem is that Zoned to Soul, poor guy, he's all by himself here. Holy cow, he's getting bullied by the choppers, he's getting beamed. Where's that beam going? Wait, that's not their beam, was it? I think it might have been. Yeah, all these snipers left, they shouldn't have. I'm pretty sure they were doing okay there. Then again, there's a lot of snipers here. Hunter's doing a great job picking off the red choppers. Zoned Soul has an expansion, but so does Divine Chance. So yeah, they're very similar here in their setup. Now the sniper goes down. Good pick. Maybe Zoned Soul just goes up on the high ground and keeps shooting at that infantry. It's looking pretty good. I know you guys really want to discuss the cheating stuff. We'll wait for a few more viewers, okay? We're just gonna cast some matches and later we'll go over everything, I promise. That's a nice slam over there. Gobbo should go down. Ah, the Grunto coming in to try and save the day, but fails. Poor guy gets crushed anyway. Spartan's supposed to be on the run here. The sniper could pick it off. Ooh! It was still in the range of the turret. The range on these drop turrets are pretty insane, actually. That is nuts. Chechos Pros going to tier 3. Hasn't really made any units in tier 2, so it's easy to save up. Going right into infused engineers and Wraiths. Supposedly, maybe we'll see some blister backs. I would love that. And you'll then go Goo Tech level 2. Have both the blister backs and the Wraiths create goo fields. Zoned Soul hard stuck in tier 1, man. That generator still hasn't been upgraded. Whee! Okay, when you have the generator, guys, you just click that thing because it'll pay off so fast. It doubles the income. In 100 seconds, it pays for itself. Very nice catch on those Marines. And they go boom. Great job by Team Blue. Can they now push through? They've got a Locus on the high ground. They have 1,000,000 hunters to protect against Wraiths with. And maybe our counter player can opt into Diego's. Zoned Soul is probably saving up for the 5th point at this stage. We've seen the drop turret, so that was the 4th. No Diegos just yet. Yeah, working towards that 5th, but the base is dead. They're once again finding a weak point of Chechos's. Engineer should have been saving the base, to be honest, but that wasn't what we saw. And Team Blue just retreats into the safety of... There's nothing here. No safety. Never mind. Maybe SA Jolteon can do a big yapper drop. Nice beam! Oh, the engineers! Jesus Christ! That's so expensive. That one didn't even need the beam. Going after a Wraith as well. Pretty cost-effective beam there. Chopper on the high ground getting wrecked. As long as Jolteon can get up a shield, I think it should be fine. But now the other cutter base is under attack. Rapidly losing health. Where's the smokes? Where's the drops? Oh, the grunt dome doesn't reach it. Oh boy. That was not the plan. Damage donut comes in defensively. Can they save it? Where's the engineers? Where's the anything at all? Something needs to come and save the base. At least the units are getting absolutely peppered by bullets. Holy crap, it worked. They saved the base. The Yap Yap player can very easily heal us back up now. Doesn't even need to use abilities. Yeah, this is looking good. Team Blue obliterates Team Red's army. Has more economy overall as well. Chechos is relying on donations at this point. Really good coordination between Team Blue. And for Team Red, their economy just isn't there, you know? Like, they're actually pretty good at coordinating as well and setting up these attacks. They have a pretty good strategy. It's just where economy. Chechos has a naked base for so long now. They're gonna have to defend that together. And it's not gonna be easy because, you know, all the air support is gonna get picked to pieces by these Reavers. So how do you actually heal the base at that point? It's Marines? That's very slow. They're not very good at that. It's something, but they're not great at it. Okay, mines on the high ground. That's not bad at all. Ooh, those Grave Scorchers are doing a lot of work as well, but I mean, the army just backs off and it's fine. Boy. Didn't expect that satchel to go off. Not bad at all. Would love to see a handful of Nightingales here from Zonated Soul, but I think most importantly he wants to save up for the big drop now. Taking this fight against the Wraiths isn't going to be the easiest thing, but Methane comes in, that will slow them down, that will hurt them a lot, that will boost the Grunt and Locust based army. Why are they running away? This is the time to push. I guess they don't want the choke point. Understandable. Be difficult to fight, and the Spartan is getting absolutely shredded by the snipers. There's so many of them still. Is that a Kodiak? Yeah, it is. What? You guys don't like Wraiths? Excuse me? It is a very small economy. That's definitely a problem with it, but Wraiths are nice. Okay, another damage donut. Plus the Kodiak. This might actually look like a more potent attack here, but it's mostly our cutter player carrying all the beam. Oh, yay. Those Wraiths are getting wrecked. And Nightingale goes down too. That was highly cost effective. Spartan and another Wraith will go down too. This is a great defense once again from Team Blue, barely losing any buildings, and their army is still going strong for now. Can they deal with all that though? The snipers are definitely a problem. There's nothing here to deal with those. Zoited Soul's tier 3. Mr. Jolteon's tier 2. Chechos has been tier 3 for the longest time. And Divine Chan as well is tier 3. So we could be looking at a bunch of vultures soon. Once we see that swap, if they come in as a surprise, you could just nuke down the UNSC base and that should go down pretty easily. Nobody wants to fight. It makes sense. It's scary out there. Yeah, best just stay at range, let the Kodiaks do some peppering. Maybe Zonoted Soul can get out some Wraiths, Vultures, excuse me. Air upgrade is coming through, so it's definitely the plan long term. These are in, but this isn't gonna work. It did kind of work though, and especially with the Spartan getting to steal another Wraith. Okay, that blew up quick, but no worries. And they just destroyed 3 Wraiths, losing just an ODST for it. Reinforcements coming in for Chechos. He's got the economy set up finally. So things can get pretty serious from here on. Got the damage donut, but they're having to deal with 5 Reavers. That's a lot of Reavers, ladies and gentlemen. Reaver number only growing. Oh, that Spartan getting a huge slam on them. That was done. The Reavers, they can't run away from the army and they're absolutely getting picked off. There are, however, now Vultures, just a handful. The Cataclysm gets more or less countered by the Grunt Dome, plus the healing from our Yapper, which is absolutely nuts. Barely anything gets even hurt. They just walk out of the troubled zone. And Divine Chan's base is getting stripped hard. That nuke that just came through seems to have damaged nothing? What's the deal there? Okay, the Wraiths are doing their absolute best to take this stuff down, but then beam on the air. Big drop getting dropped in, taking down the Spartan. There's no more Vultures. Big drop, counter drop. Trying to keep the army at bay. Maybe the base can be healed. Oh, I think Team Red is holding. Just barely. Not. Oh, that tank is toast. What are these guys doing? Go home and help. They need it. They need you. Oh my god, the base is dead. They're not giving up just yet, but yeah, those Wraiths. I really thought these guys are gonna hold, because there were like 5 Wraiths, right? And they weren't here. They didn't help. Never mind. That makes all the difference, guys. There were even engineers in there, so imagine that 40% damage reduction plus the healing coming in on the base. Oh, the methane. Is this the opportunity to catch the Wraiths, or are they just gonna get away? I think they're getting away. There's plenty of them, but Divine Chan is toast, gamers. This base is getting taken down, it seems. Wow, those invulnerabilities are so good at this point. Here comes the big suck, but it's gonna do enough. There's no Cataclysm this time around. They are gonna take some damage. The mines distract the Wraiths a little bit. The nuke coming in, but doesn't even take out the tank just yet. Divine Chan still in massive, massive trouble. There's so much healing here. And I don't think Chechosquid alone can stop it. It's very impressive to have critical mass of Wraiths. We got the damage donut as well coming in. Divine Chan's last stand. Maybe some drops. If you can muster the resources and leader powers. Team Blue is retreating. Is this it? Have they saved themselves? Oh my god, no way. I think they might have done it. Woo! Ay, ay, ay. They saved themselves. That's crazy, bro. What's that pelican doing? It's like, I'm just gonna stay here, okay? Wow. Let me tell you guys, as an Eastern European, I feel home in those kind of situations. I feel at home. One works for watch. Mines and LVSD satchels could do a lot there. Ooh. They didn't do a lot. What the hell? Dude, Team Blue is kind of falling apart, but they still have some major pressure on this base. Can we see a nuke from the Vulture? Ah, there's 5 Vultures. Bring them. Bring the Vultures. They're taking down the front base, but Divine Chan meanwhile getting some very much needed healing back on the home base. Where are the Goobacks? Good question from the chat. Where are they indeed? It's all Wraiths. I mean, they grew Wraiths, but still. What about the Blisterbacks? They're pretty good too. I will strip the base of shields, but not of health. Satchels. Oh, nice detonation, nice steal. The Divine Chan lives. He's helping. He's back in this. Maelstrom is ready. The base is getting cloaked. Shield will come back up momentarily as well. Oh, wait. These guys, not that these guys have something to say about it. There's a good amount of Vultures here. Genzo into Soul. Finally shift on the base. The enemy player is disconnected. Team Red's toast. They give up. It makes sense this time. GG. Pollos, Locos. Pulse ahead. Welcome to game number 2 in this series. Oh my god, it's a generator first. That's crazy on this map. Stoneted Soul. SA Jolteon. Together they're Pollos Locos, the crazy chickens. And they're playing as Jerome and Atriox. On the other side of the map, we've got Chechos Pros. We've also got Divine Chan. Together they're Chechosquid. And they are playing as Johnny and also Atriox. So yeah, Atriox is a very sensible choice. For Frontier, you just get to control the middle sort of with your hero. It's got super long range. You get really strong brutes as well. You get to literally place with mines. And then maybe eventually in tier 2 when they're upgraded, you can run around and hurt a random base that isn't suspecting it. Snipers are also a very important part of this map, so typically the middle bases are geared up with a barracks. Only one for each team though, so you have to decide who takes care of that, and it should be UNSC in my opinion, but it's not. It's banished. Huh. Oh my god. Wait, Zone to Soul is going like Gen into Spartan into barracks. Okay. I would say that the early hero is risky here. Because it could have been, you know, this is a Johnson team, right? So early hero, I think, gets shut down by bunker and snipers. That just doesn't work. You can obviously pop the guy into the Mantis, so we'll probably see that. But yeah, I think you have to make some snipers first to control the middle. Tournament Frontier. Yeah, that's what it is. Man, what I wouldn't do for some more maps. And you guys probably too. Okay, the jump back brutes are currently locked into the base. Very interesting. Chechos bumping them normally. Grunts are looking to take over some power nodes. There's the Spartan. There's a sniper with it. And Zone to Soul will probably soon not upgrade that Spartan because we're spamming snipers instead. I guess the Spartan to a degree will be protecting the snipers. Johnny's out, but he is not backed up with snipers. Where are the snipers, man? Okay, they're coming now, but it's a little late. Like, Johnny is so well set up, I think, for bunker sniper here. Like, imagine what that would do to this group. You wouldn't be able to use them actively. Choppers are coming in on them. The mines are getting mined. They're all detonating. We've got a Chosen out as well. Team Blue is pretty well equipped at the moment, but this is a baby Chosen. He kind of sucks until he gets his upgrade, but there it is. Okay, we get the bunker anyhow. This should hold for the moment. Pretty good aggression. Chosen's coming through for Chechos. Our boys on pretty low population at the moment. Oh, Mr. Jotian doesn't have a whole lot here. Does manage to crack the bunker though. That's nice. Neither side has a lot of snipers, so the engagements will be very hero focused. Guess there are 3 here in the teal. Wait, this is a baby Chosen still? Chechos? You gotta fix that, sir. Potential big attack here. I think they might just be only interested in the power node. It's a big move though to just attack the power node. I think this is to deny the base. And they're not even taking the power node. Yeah, this is for the base. Everyone will have to pull back and try and defend. There are 3 snipers here. They're going into the bunker instead of helping. That could be a problem. Yes, again, there are 3 snipers for the teal player. It's also a good amount of choppers, however. They're crashing into the snipers, but they're also kind of getting destroyed in the process. Let's see if the suicide runs can get anything done. Looks like not really. But hey, that Chosen's getting pretty damn weak. The snipers have been pulled out. And now they're really starting to mess the blue army up. Good. Pretty good dodging with the Atriox's chosen there. At least to me, Team Red looks pretty victorious in that fight. They are going to be able to push the issue a little bit. Atriox still hasn't expanded, which is super weird. Chechos has been using up all his resources on choppers, I suppose. We go with the Mastodons. That will definitely give some staying power to this army. It's very nice to have a second base here. But Rome is now kind of hard stuck in tier 1 for a while. A lot of power getting spent. Mr. Jolteon is in tier 2, however. And we are getting Scortrans, but he will lose his base. I don't think this is getting defended. Just one Mastodon here. If the others were around, that would be a different story, but they're not. Safe to say Team Red can be happy with that result and just get out of here. Chechos is also in tier 2. He's gonna get some engineers out, maybe even a Shroud, maybe 2. Could be pretty good actually, shooting down all the sniper shots. Oh no, the generator's still weak. If it was full health, it would be so much stronger, but now it's an easy pick. It's an easy Mastodon pick over there as well for Chechos. Well done. Especially with surrounding it, that was nice. The generator will go down and then Team Red could just leave. But there is a bunker here. Oh, yippee back and mines! They're invulnerable though, at least for a moment. Beam is messing them up pretty good though. The Mastodons are so tanky that it's gonna be fine in the end. Whoa. Yeah, nicely done by Zonotitsu, keeping those Mastodons going. I don't know about Chechos taking this front base. That is very daring for sure. We still don't have a lot of army. Dark Skies brutes. Here to change the fate of the universe. They're that strong. Mastodon's looking for some counter-offensive, but do they actually have enough firepower in them? It's not all snipers, but there are still 5. That leaves very little space for Marines. Not sure it's your best idea to run them around like that. Although against a weak base like this, they could do a lot. The army is next door, however. And Johnson being tier 2 will see a lot more Mantis, which could eventually deal with this. Shroud's helping a ton. Mantis comes through. Ooh, good stun and mine combo right there. The Mastodons are gonna eat that for sure. That's another takedown there. Well, the Chosen could actually get several stars here if he keeps going like that. One is already up. If Chechos has a beam or eradication, this could get real nasty. Bit of a beam there. It's not even gonna get the shroud. That's insane. Yeah, put it back there. Get some healing. Whoa, Team Red is really making a difference now. All those Mantis pushing in. There's nothing here that can truly deal with it. The turrets are anti-infantry. I hope that one's gonna be anti-vehicle over there. Yep, looks like it. The Marines are about to get their upgrade. That will help a lot as well. Ooh, our boy just about got out. It's gonna be much harder to push this now. Upgraded turrets really showing their power here. Still no third base for our Atriox. Divine Chan is setting up for tier 3, however, so I wonder whether we're gonna see vultures or just more Mantis with their upgrades. Probably just stick with the Mantis. You already got a bunch. Fairly cheap to upgrade them after all. Ooh, the Johnny. The Johnny's getting it. Ooh, the snipers might actually pick him. Go into the shield, man. Ah, he's dead. Great EMP, Mac, and beam combo. Spartan Morale gets activated, but is it going to be enough to get these units out of there? I don't think it is. At least half the army does get to escape. Brutes are being used very well as a stunning unit. Oh, Nightingale's getting to push in now. Could help a lot against the turrets if they go and smoke them, but easier said than done. Don't forget those Marines are actually shooting them down as a priority. That Mastodon army is so good. It's insane. They're just pushing through everything. But can they push a shielded base with the boys hurdling it? I would say that should be fine. They should be fine. The little counterattack. Wait a second, this hero still hasn't been healed? What is going on? There's so many brutes. They could absolutely smash the base though. Doesn't matter if the hero is alive or not. But yeah, Chechos never took the time to heal up that Chosen very well. This base is in a lot of trouble. The UNSC war does continue, but a bunch of upgraded turrets. Oh, a Colossus. Now that's an idea. There are, however, a bunch of Cyclops over here as well. Hell, Mega team. Oh my god. Yeah, a bunch of these Mantis are about to join the opposing team. That will really change the dynamics. The brutes aren't getting anything done. They're just kind of shuffling around, not being controlled properly. I'm not sure what Chechos is really doing there. I can tell you he's not getting much done. So gotta be really careful with the Omega team here because they could steal the Colossi. That would be a devastating loss of resources to Divine Chan. But currently he can keep up. For now. We'll need a population upgrade soon. Are those turrets ever gonna die? Wow. That took forever. Yeah, Hammer Brutes versus Hammer Brutes, not a particularly fast matchup. Kind of jump around, don't damage each other too much. Oh wait, eradication? On whom? That hit nobody. What the hell? But yeah, what I said came to be. The big boys got stolen. And I don't think the Spartans in them are finished. Beam clipping the army, but not really hurting it too much. Plus, I'm really trying to get away from this, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to. Yeah, that's fine. The Spartans are still going. And as long as they go and get healed, they can take some more Colossi for themselves. What? SA Jolteon not only defended himself, he's taken a third base, and he's now going to attack the main of Chechos with a bunch of brutes. Oh, that could be a disaster. Team Red's looking good over here, though. They could go for some sort of attack. Divine Chan still doesn't seem to have a population upgrade, getting production speed instead. Logistics. What the hell? Oh, the mines! They did a little bit. But is it gonna be enough? Got all the 3 Omega team members here, but one of them already goes down. Colossi pack a serious punch. Never forget. Where did all the brutes go? They're not fighting the base anymore. Ah, man. Yeah, they're trying to do too much at once. Numbers aren't that good, and these Colossi are certainly gonna shred them. Wow, those Colossi. They're gonna smack anything now. Okay, you gotta shoot the Spartans down though. Otherwise, oh, they went out of range. Yeah, here's the thing. The maximum capture range on these guys is smaller than their maximum jump range, so... Oh, wait, that eradication is really good actually, but... Great jump. Great pullback micro, and... They got immune as well from the leader power. EMP Max gonna catch the remaining units here. Oh man, that's nasty. Brutes are a really good answer to heroes, of course. That looks to me like a very dead Spartan over there. Despite the Atriox's bulwark, it doesn't heal that much. And then the Colossi can just probably shred the base or take the hero down, whatever it is they want to prioritize. Easy work. Oh, you have Stomp! Did you see how much damage that did? Oh my god. You lure in these melee units and then just step on them. I don't know, some people just have a thing for that. Anti-vehicle turret will be going down pretty quick. And then the beam after the Nightingales. Good split though against it. The beam always does get at least a little bit for its money if you target Nightingales. Even Jerome ones. Okay, these guys probably need a little bit of healing now. Another Omega team comes in. Yeah, they're just gonna take all the healthy ones. Oh my god. That's a little disaster for Divine Chan, but at least he's got the population upgrade now. Wait, actually one of the heroes did go down. Oh, look at those stomps! With that many brutes, I guess it doesn't matter. Heroes get eaten up pretty quick. In the end, Omega team could not make a difference. And Zonated Soul's base should still be destroyed here. And he does quit out. Chechosquid equalizes the series. Very nicely done by these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with game number 3. Zonated Soul is teal. SA Jolteon is dark blue. Together they're Pollos, Locos, and they're playing as Isabel and Colony. The other side we've got Divine Chan, and we've got Chechos Pros, and they're playing as Chechosquid, as Serena, and isn't Serena banned? And Decimus, that's a band leader, sir. I'm 100% sure that was banned. Arbiter and Serena were banned. What is going on? But they're playing, so I guess they don't care. It's up to the players to leave. I can't make them. We could just ignore it. I guess they are forgiving it. All right, let's go with that. Okay, Zonated Soul is getting a sniper back home. It will be difficult to hold the middle mini base if that's what you go for as a priority, but somebody has to. Surprisingly, Team Blue never took that side mini early on. Like, they were really focused on the power node grabs, which is fine. And that brings in a lot of resources. But how is Chechos now going to be able to hold this? I guess by putting a grunt into every garrison is a good start. And then the sniper has his work cut out for him. More of those coming. And SA is actually starting to get a hero up, but also making some engineers. That is highly unconventional. I guess you do want to save that chopper with the skitterer. It's a very, very high value unit. So if you can, save it. Put a skit on the NG as well. It will make a big difference later. I really like the holograms here as well. Chechos banned Serena, but it goes to both sides, exactly. That's why. So it's really weird that they themselves picked it. And I guess miscommunication. They don't speak very strong English, so... Which is why I'm being so lenient. Would hate to take the match away from you guys just because, oh, they broke the rules a little bit. especially if the other team doesn't react. Oh, the vortex cleaning up the mines is pretty nice. But with all the snipers here in the garrisons, I don't think you can get away with the brute hero over there. He's gonna be fine for now, but then the Spartan shows up. And this is a great opportunity to slam on the choppers, not taking it though once that brute's dead. And he's gonna get it too. Nicely done by Zonated Soul. Chechos Pros is falling apart. We'll lose the mini base, and the Capitano is here to put a nail in the coffin. Where was Divine Chance Hero, man? Or these guys? Imagine those guys here. That would have been a big difference maker. It's not like they lacked the army. Where were these guys the whole time? Okay, Capitano, another snipe. Oh. Ice cream truck getting caught here. This isn't the best of moments for Divine Chan. You probably don't want to push the Serena base, to be fair. That's a bit difficult to get an army in there and get anything done. Sniper does go down. It's a really good little spot here in that upper garrison, but I think it's time to unite the armies. Mech Blast would do a lot if it lands well. So let's see if Isabel players are actually going to go for that or not. Ooh, that's a good one. But it's gonna be punished with the Mech Blast. Spartan's taking a serious beating over there from the snipers. No surprise there at all. And the Hunter Capitano actually gets beamed. There was no engineer shields to save him. Is the Brute actually gonna survive? No way. Wait a second. There's not enough snipers here for blue. They're gonna get rinsed. Ay, 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 ay. Look at the Vigils. The Vigils. The Vigils were so good. I don't know about this colony drop. This seems like an overextend. It's gonna pull the snipers back for sure, but so what? This boy just runs, gets his shields. He can 1v1 that guy. Bonk. That was a terrible drop. Ay, 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 Team Blue. That was not ideal. Getting an extra generator though is nice. Getting the hero back out will be nice. Zonated Soul also going tier 2 on the front base actually, which is kind of nice. We'll make it a little harder to lose this one. It's turreting up as well. Not that much to go up against. All the players just looking for their second base, except S.A. Jolteon. For some reason, he's not going for it. Capitano, when? Ah, there he is. With some skid support with a fleet of engineers and skids. It's like a challenge game. But they're also going in the wrong direction. Are these guys gonna actually engage? Found the siphon ought to be in for Chechos. I'm not sure it is yet. He doesn't have many units anyhow. I'm picking out a little bit of counter units for now. Yeah, they only now abandoned the siphon. Oh no, it's working outside of combat. No. It's not supposed to do that. Oh, those snipers are proper toast. Easy clap. Oh! It was gonna be a good split until there wasn't a second split. I say Jolteon finding a good attacking spot after all, but he is also gonna have to deal with the entire army here. Capitano can certainly get a lot done, but it's also a little much. That Warlord is definitely dangerous opposition, especially as he heals himself back up to full. Oh, gonna split the edges! Jesus Christ! Don't lose them all. Ooh, okay. That could have been worse. Oh man, this one is gonna go down, isn't it? Oh yeah. Brutal. Brutal indeed. Team Red still in a pretty good position, but our Isabel swapped into vehicles. We've got a ton of Warthogs, a bunch of Wolverines, in case there's Banshees. But one base Banshee never really did anything, so you don't have to fear that. And Chechos has been notoriously poor in this series in terms of getting his second base started. That's never been a thing throughout. So yeah, as long as these guys go for the raid camp, destroy that, there's actually not going to be anything to use against the vehicles. Spartans should be able to gun down the hunters pretty easily. That machine gun, it does extra damage to infantry after all. But there's a lot of hunters, so it's a tall order. Oh, wait. Nice stun, but even better split. Hero just grabbing a ton of vehicles there in the end. Zointed Soul has to leave. Isabel doesn't have a drop, so you can't reinforce this or suddenly counter the units. Capitano once again trying to defend, but there are snipers, there are Kodiaks, they slow him down, they chill him, eventually freeze him, and the snipers can just pepper him from maximum range. They do outrange the Capitano, they are faster than him, especially when he's chilled. I think as long as they provide vision, that thing will go down. The engineers doing their absolute best here to keep him going for now, especially if the shields, the bubble shields get activated, they could keep him in the green. The Kodiaks do have to leave eventually. More Wolverines will be needed for this. Wait, is Chechos seriously gonna save this base? What the hell? I think he's got it, guys. He might be able to say, oh, wait a second. No, it's getting so weak. Mac Blast! He quickly sold his buildings. That was actually pretty impressive. But, you know, Zointed Soul still gets the base. Is going into tanks now. So that's going to be a pretty good transition. And as far as this base goes, well, with all those turrets, things should be fine. Would have been so much better if there's anti-infantry turrets though. Chechos is saving up for the Decimus drop. Just needs to lose 1 unit. There it is. Decimus when? We're ready. Everybody's ready. I consent. Do it. Where is it? Ah, give me Decimus. Okay, it's not happening. Maybe here? Oh my god. That's also pretty good. Unfortunately, it happened just before everybody got frozen, but it's still more than enough to clear out the Hunter Capitano. The dropped in devastating host units are getting frozen as well and subsequently picked up. But can Divine Chan actually save the base? The Kodiaks are doing so much damage. Will it be enough? The Hunters on the other side cleaning up all the tanks. So far, so good for our Decimus player. Checho still not dropping in. Decimus, the base gets healed, and ultimately Divine Chan saves himself. Devastating Host has to run with their tails between their legs. One of the Wraiths is dead. One of the Hunters is dead, actually. Plus the Capitano, so good pickups there. Really good fights in this. So many jump-back brutes. And they are stripping out the shields. This is actually working out very nicely. 1 star on our boy. Oh, he's gonna get the Wombo combo, isn't he? Yes, there it is. Oh, nice stun on that Spartan there. I'm pretty sure that Spartan's going down now. And Kodiaks are here to support the tanks. Get in close, however, would be able to take them down eventually. But meanwhile, the problem is that the brutes are opening up the base. Plus, the Hunters are coming back to defend. Okay, one of the Kodiaks does go down, but it doesn't matter. There's 3 more where that came from. They should be targeting the base. They are pretty good at that. Beams coming down on the army. They're not split. They are getting split. But will it be enough? The engineers are getting it now. It's okay. Actually, the engineer shield activations do save this group. Capitano gets frozen and shattered, but it's okay. Noted Soul's base is nearly gone in terms of the buildings on it. Not the main base. That's a tough nut to crack. Wait. The brutes are actually cracking the Hunter Capitano now, but they're gonna eat an EMP. Oh, not an EMP, a normal Mach Blast. That hurt, but they're also gonna heal back up. Just gonna attack something. Engineers doing a decent job up there, but there are 2 Wolverines. They are taking them down slowly but surely. They're only gonna last so long. Hunter's Brand hurting the brutes a little bit, but Zonatus Soul's base is still stripped. These guys are still healing themselves back up. Base has been destroyed. The players have resigned, and Chechosquid is gonna be victorious here in game number 2. That means they're also taking the series. Man, that could have gone very, very differently a little bit earlier, but they kept their cool. It's easy to do with a Serena player on the team. And then they cleaned up. Nicely done. Yeah, beautiful indeed. Let me just enter the scores here. That's 1 for Pollos, Locos, and 2 for... We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.